Well, I never wanted to throw my opinion in on this issue, but I can't sit by and let this BS go on anymore. The Irate Gamer is getting so many negative reviews on every video he does, saying you suck and just generalizations of bad things about him. And it's not even funny anymore. And why the heck are people doing this? Well, doing some Google searching, you'll see that there's a whole lot of crap flying over some plagiarism that Irate Gamer supposedly did. The game that started all of it was Ninja Turtles for the NES. It's a very bad game with some horrible flaws. And of course, there is the second issue that Irate's getting pounded for. It's because it's the same trap that everybody that does any type of video review falls into. It's that we're all copying the nerd. So let's go ahead and look at issue 1. We'll get to issue 2 in a second. Issue 1, of course, is plagiarism. Well, Wikipedia says that plagiarism is the unauthorized use or close imitation of the language and thoughts of another user, author, and the representation of them as one's own. Okay, sure, Chris did say the same stuff about Ninja Turtles as the nerd. Sure, he even cusses the same, but have you ever played the game? There's not that a lot of stuff to say about it. I mean, the flaws are so blatant, such as the pizza behind the spike wall, you're not going to not mention the pizza. You're going to say something about the pizza when you're trashing and reviewing the game. That's just the way it is. For anybody to say, well, he's just copying him because he mentions that it's there, it's just plain wrong. If you'd like further proof, well, let's take a look at the clip the nerd posted reviewing Metal Gear for the NES. This video was posted to his website, cinemassacre.com, on April 8th, 2009.
Then you get a briefing from your boss. He says, first attempt to contact missing our gray fox. Great. There's a typo on the first message. So then you walk over. You could either just go up and fight this guy or wait for him to fall asleep or feel asleep. I guess if he feels asleep, that's good enough. But even...
Okay, the misspellings and such. Now look what I said about the same game on June 24th, 2008. Almost a full year earlier. Wait. Does that say contact missing our gray fox? Oh, geez, they need better translators for this game. So then after, he takes a nap, you get a little bit closer, he notices that he fell asleep. That's right, he fell asleep. He didn't fall asleep, he fell asleep. Wow. Okay, you don't see me getting all crazy about this, because the misspellings are in the game, and you're going to point it out. Heck, we even both said things about the cigarettes. It just happens. So now let's go ahead and take a look at issue number 2, that we're all copying the nerd. Now, I love the nerd. I'm a big nerd fan. I'm really nerd-inspired. I've said that since episode 1 that I'm not going to copy the nerd, and I don't think I have at all. I'll say it as long as I live, that James Rolfe, you're the man, dude. He doesn't make this show, though. He doesn't produce AndyVGR. I do. Saying we all copy the nerd is like saying Star Wars is copying Star Trek. Sure, they're both in space. Sure, they have weapons that shoot lasers at each other. Just Lucas threw in some swords and made Spock into Yoda. See how corny that generalization is? And if anyone says that Rolfe is the original genius about cussing and reviewing bad games, then check out the folks over at somethingawful.com. They reviewed WWF Attitude for the Sega Dreamcast on 11/27/1999, 5 years before Rolfe even posted in 2004. He just put it to video, that's all he did compared to those guys, and they did a lot of reviews since then. In closing, I'd like to say that the world is full of people. Over 6 billion now. And there's a lot of us doing the same thing. Everybody goes to offices. Everybody goes do this. Some people are mechanics. But if you just say that if only one person could do only one thing, then it'd be kind of a little boring. It'd be like Bruce Willis playing all the roles in the same movie. Good gaming, everybody.